What's going on YouTube? Your boy Black Prince the Barber. Today in this video, I'm gonna start doing reaction videos on my own haircut. And not only that, my very first video that I did enhancements on. It's an old video, but it's one of my very first videos that I put on YouTube, and I also started using enhancements from this video on to what I'm doing right now. You guys stick around, let me know how the outcome looks, because this is my first time using enhancements on this video. I find it a little bit funny, man. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you already subscribed to the channel, you know, I already know what to do, you know. Comment below. I'm here for you, Black Prince. Type that in the comments. I am here for you, Black Prince. But with further ado, let's just get into my first video that I uploaded to YouTube. So let's just get into it. Let's go. What it is, YouTube. It's your boy Black Prince the Barber, up and ready to do another tutorial for you guys. In this video, I will be showing you how to cut a mohawk, because hey man, this man mohawk is off the chain. I'm talking about every time he be cutting, he put that enhancement on you, he make your line sharp, everything. So make sure y'all stay tuned. Okay. Like he just said, I'll be showing you guys how to make cut a mohawk already. So please stay tuned, please, because I just want to lay it down, because a lot of my subscribers ask me to cut a mohawk. Yeah, so this is the video for you guys to watch. Make sure you enjoy. Give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel already. Also comment. You got anything else to say? I sure do. Man, make sure y'all subscribe to my boy channel. What he just said. He need a lot of subscribers. And see you on the other side. Man, every time I do an intro, man, why you always interrupt me every time I do an intro, man? Because I love it. I love it. Man, let's get to the video. Let's get to it. Guys, before I start the video, I like the way I do my clone thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to myself, not literally talking to myself, but you know, you see I have a clone. But if you guys want to see me do that and right now, you know, just have a clone before my video start, or just have anything to do with anything before either one of my haircuts tutorials start, comment below as well. You know what I'm saying? Type comment clone if you want to see me do them type of videos before my haircut tutorial start. Let's get it. What it is, YouTube. It's your boy Black Prince the Barber, up and ready to do another tutorial for you guys. In this video, I will be showing you guys how to restore a mohawk. So notice I'm spinning my boy K-Hawk in a 360-degree angle, so you can see the whole focus of the canvas that I'm about to lay on my boy. As you notice, I said I'm about to restore his mohawk. So stick around and let's see how the end results will turn out. Okay, YouTube, now it's time to be equilateral and consistent with the cut. The first thing you want to do is grab your Endless T outliners and start to make your first initial guideline. To make the initial guideline, you want to go over the ear and make sure everything is equal. Whatever you do to one side, fall on the other side and do the same exact thing. So as you make the initial guideline, you want to continue to clean up the area that you're about to fade, because you need workspace to get to where you're going. Guys, I know you're probably looking at the video like, how is there gonna be a mohawk? What did he do? I mean, the guy could have went bald. He could have went here to cut the guy bald, because you know he don't have any hair at the top, at the front. But you know, this is one of my partners. You know what I'm saying? We always joke on each other about you ain't got no hair and all that stuff like that. But I was joning him. That means I was joking with him when I was cutting his hair, and I was like, man, you might well just go bald, man. I can't save no mohawk. I could not add more, but I can take more. You see what I'm saying? I can take his hair off, but I just can't add what he's missing. But how did I turn this into a mohawk, may you ask? Let's continue to watch and find out. Right now, YouTube, it's time to make everything as neat and clean as possible. Because when it comes down to initial guideline, to be honest with you guys, the initial guideline help you through the whole process of the haircut. So remember to always make everything equal, because you don't want to have one guideline higher than the other. So even if you had to turn the client around and look directly facing you, the guidelines should match up. So remember to always take your time, and don't forget to use the corner of your clippers. One other thing, guys. You see how I'm putting the first initial guideline in with my Andis T outliners. I still have the Andis T outliners, I just don't use them because, you know, I upgraded all my clippers. But I still have them. But it's just the point of, you know, I don't put the first initial guideline in like that no more, because I can take the hard line out. But, you know, if you want to start a haircut off neat, just be real gentle with putting that first initial guideline in. In the way I started putting it in, I kind of like flip the clippers and do it the opposite direction, you know, not just cutting them up. But always be, you know, neat with your work. But still, you may ask, how did I turn that into a mohawk? Remember, I said this is my first time using enhancements. And do not put too much pressure on your Andis T outliners when you're making the guideline, because that line will be hard to get out. So let's continue to watch this video to see what happens next. Remember to always keep that comb in your hand. That's my #1 keynote, because I always want to just comb the hair to see where the borderline ends, and so I can start a new borderline. So as you notice, I have my clippers open and I'm going up a whole inch. Usually I go up a quarter of an inch, but in this particular haircut, I'm going up a whole inch just to show you guys how you can have more room to fade, more room to do your little trigger play, and more room to feather out. So stick around, let's get it. What you want to do next is grab the #1 magnetic purple guards and continue to go up an inch, because you don't want to start off going up an inch with the first two guidelines and the other guideline don't be matching up. So the very first thing you want to do is just grab that magnetic guard, open it up, and continue to go an inch. And I want to let you guys know I still have the Oscar fast feed. I still have them, and I still have my OG zero magnetic guard. You guys gonna see that more in the future, because the zero guard that I have on my Stylecraft Instincts, which is the white zero guard, it don't, you know, kind of like detail the hair like the purple magnetic guard. I don't know why I'm talking about my clippers, but I know we reacting to this video, but I just want to let you guys know that I'm gonna start using my purple magnetic guards in my next tutorial. But let's get it. To always comb and cut, because therefore you will find your fade within the haircut. Alright guys, you want to grab the zero guard and close them. Now you're going to start to continue to work that line out. Remember, do soft blends. Don't put pressure on no lines that you're trying to get out, because that line will be hard to get out even more. So let the clippers do the work. The only thing I'm doing is just holding the clippers real light and just actually feathering the line out. The clippers themselves are actually getting the line out. The only thing you have to do is just adjust your clippers and work with it. So remember to always keep that comb in your hand and work in small areas, because the fade will work out for itself. Now I'm about to knock the bottom line out. The way I do mine, I close my clippers and I gradually start to open them up, because you know, the more you open your blades, the higher you start to blend. So on another note, remember to always use the corner of your blades, because if you use the whole blade, you will push the guideline completely up. So right now, I'm just actually doing a little adjustment play until I start to fall in on the bottom of the line. I'm not gonna lie, guys, the bottom part that you see me open to the blades, and you know, made my first initial guideline is the bald line. The second initial guideline is the line where you see the stubble hair. And then I open my clippers, my number 1 up. But I'm not gonna lie, the fade part is starting to look good because I'm gonna start knocking that bottom line out and I'm gonna gradually start opening it. The fade part look good, but the blend part is gonna be like, I don't know, but I want you guys stick around to the end so you can know what I'm talking about. So you guys will know when the line starts to disappear. So I'm gonna fast forward this part until I get up on the other side. Okay guys, this side is just like the other side. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fast forward the whole process until I start up on the knocking the hair down at the top in the line up. My guy said he wanted a 1.5, so usually when you put a mohawk, I thought you usually use 2. Alright guys, he wanted a mohawk, but when I got done with the blend, the fade and the blend part, he was like, you wanna know what, man? Since I don't have no hair at the front, man, just go ahead and even out everything back here to make it blend in with the front so it can also blend in with the 2 sides. And so I felt more comfortable when he told me that because I was like, okay, because how could I just cut you a regular mohawk? This is gonna be thick back there. And it's gonna be thin up there. Now, there was his judgment on how he wanted it because I showed him the mirror. He was like, hold on. He was like, nah, you better just cut everything even. And so after I knocked down everything even, I feel more comfortable because that right there wasn't gonna get it. Not no big patch right here and nothing right here. You know what I'm saying? Big patch of thick black hair from here on back, but from here on up, you know what I'm saying, thin. So I had to just match up everything. So let's stick around to the end. Actually leave hair on the top. So he just wanted enough hair on the top just to brush. So he did ask for 1.5. And so the only thing I'm doing is combing and cutting. Remember to keep that comb in your hand at all times. And I just want to remind you guys, since he asked for that 1.5 at the top, I had to go back and get up a lot of deeper from the side of his head so everything can blend in as one. So stick around because his mohawk gonna be smoked. I'm just letting you guys know. So while you're sticking around, hit that subscribe button and also follow me on Instagram. Let's get this money, for real though. I don't know, but for some obvious reason, I always throw my lineups at the back due to mohawks because you can actually see what you're working with. Because usually I try to start it off in the front, but it's something different about cutting a mohawk and lining up the front. Man, you cannot tell me that them T outline trimmers are hidden, bro. I still have them in my bag, but I just don't use them because I'm upgraded on wall detailers, Stylecraft Instinct trimmers, and I had an Andes wireless trimmers, I had a Babyliss trimmers, and I have the Vader. Man, I have so many, man, I'm looking at them as I speak, bro. But, especially I had a Cocos. Man, I upgraded so much, but them right there, old school, the #1 hitters to me. Back then it was, but you know what I'm saying? My #1 hitters right now is my Cocos and my Stylecraft trimmers. And my wall detailers, I would say. But let's just get back into this. First, So I just want to start at the back just to show you guys how hard my clippers are hitting. So stick with me long enough and just be consistent with your haircut, because consistent will take you a long way. Don't just be in a rush when you're lining up the hair, and please do not try to irritate the skin, because irritating the skin will cause bumps, abrasion, bruises, etc. So just take your time, just lightly put pressure on the hairline. Okay,
all right, guys, right here, you see where he's still thinning at the, how should I say this? He's still thinning at the front, but you can still see the, I'm sorry. I'm tripping out on his hair, man. Shout out to my boy for coming to let me cut his hair anyway. But I'm not trying to embarrass you or put you on on nothing like that. But you know how we do, we joke. But his hair is thin at the front. So I had to really just lean in and find his edge up. And after I put the edge up on him, I started to see a little progress of what I had to do. So I was like, okay, I'm more comfortable, because the enhancements that I had, I already knew it was gonna blend in. And like I said, this is my first time ever using enhancements right here. So this is one of my very first videos that I put on YouTube, showing you guys how I used enhancements. I wasn't scared of using enhancements the first time I used it, because as a barber, you had to learn everything. But yeah, his hair is thinning, and I was like unsure, but actually when I started to put the edge up on him, I felt a little comfortable. Let's get it.
YouTube, yeah, my client is thinning at the top, but I'm still going with the natural line up because his hair was still there. So what I'm doing, I'm just going natural with the hairline. Then I'm gonna come back and fall behind it with the Kiss Express 98 and the Kiss Express 89. Mix it up with alcohol, and you got a fine line. So what you want to do is just make sure everything equal up on each side, and just take your time, because like I said in all my videos, consistent is key. So take your time and let's do it. Okay, you guys, then I fall in with the topic hair fiber. The topic hair fiber is a full hair instantly. So what I mean by that, it builds fibers to make the hair look as natural as possible. So really just take your time, be consistent in your cuts, and not only in your cuts, be consistent in the lineup, because you want everything to look equal. So like I said, whatever you do to one side, do it to the other side. Don't be scared of the clippers, because I said before, the clippers are working themselves. The only thing you're doing is just guiding the clippers for a nice lineup or a nice blend.
You guys see how I did that? Black Prince the barber did that, bro. You see that? He was thinning at the top real bad. Now look at it. It looks natural, bro. But this is my first time ever using enhancements. I don't know if I put too much on there, or I don't know if I didn't put enough on there. I don't know. This is my very first video I uploaded on YouTube. And I'm not embarrassed to show you guys, because the reason I'm showing you this video right here, because I want you guys to see where I started from to where I ended up at. So I'm not embarrassed to put my first video out there to show you guys, because I am just actually a work in progress. Meaning, you know what I'm saying, you always have to go back and look at stuff to see what can make you better in the future. So that's why some people always look in their past and say, man, I was a bad kid in my past. Now I got to look back to my past and see how far I made it from there. But look at her. Let's continue.
What I'm doing now is going back behind the hair topic fiber just to clean up the hair fiber that I sprayed on my client's forehead, because when you spray the hair topic out, it tends to mist out. So the only thing I'm doing is actually sharpening up his line and making sure everything looks variable, equal, and clean. So remember, like I said, always make everything clean as you go, so you won't have to go back and clean up behind yourself. So be consistent and be variable with every haircut that you put on your clients. Okay, you guys, now it's time for the beard lineup. Now my client did say he just wanted his beard to be lined up as natural as possible. So I didn't go down on his beard, I just went at the very top where it actually stops at. So he asked for enhancement on his beard also, so everything can pop out. Now it's time for a little enhancement work on the beard. Remember to always go natural. Don't spray too much enhancement, because you want everything to look natural as possible. You don't want nothing to look fake, because if you make it look fake, it won't really just be a haircut. So
guys, this is actually my first time. I told you, I keep on saying my first time doing enhancements on this video, but this is actually my first time doing enhancements on the beard. And back then, I wasn't really a big fan of, fading this little part out right here where you do the tapering part on the beard. I really wasn't a big fan on that. And plus, he just said, don't fade that anyway. So I felt more comfortable. So I really wasn't no big fan of tapering the beard or nothing like that. So I was more comfortable when he said, hey man, just leave it like that and just put enhancements on it. And he asked me to make his beard dark, like his edge up, so he's the client. So I didn't have no choice but to do it because he asked for it. So we at the end. I just want you guys to see the end of it. Let's get it.
Just be natural and have a steady spray and have a steady hand. YouTube, this is the cut, and if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Don't only just hit that subscribe button, go over to Instagram and follow me at black_prince79. It's your boy Black Prince the Barber out with the fresh brand new cuts, so you know to hit me up in order to purchase.
Guys, I don't know, your judgment might be different, but I like it. I like, not only because I did it, I love it because I'm not embarrassed to put my work out there. That's why I love it. So any of you content creators out there that want to put something on YouTube, man, it don't matter if it's your worst video, bro. Think about this right here. Your worst video might be the video that gets you more views. Think about that. So that's why I wasn't really, I didn't get too many views on this video, because when I uploaded it, I had went back and I put it on private, because I was like, man, I don't want too many people to see my video. But I had to show you guys my mistake. So I'm not saying this is a mistake. I just want to show you guys, something I started back then and see how far I have progressed to right now. But I'm glad you guys stuck around and everything, man. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. If you already a subscriber, you already know what to do. Comment below, share this video, follow me on TikTok at Your TikTok Barber 1. I do Instagram, but I don't be on Instagram like that. But you can also follow me on Instagram at Black That's BLCK_Prince79. But yeah, it's your boy Black Prince the Barber with his first reaction video to his first haircut that he put on YouTube. With that being said, it's your boy Black Prince the Barber, and I'm out. May God bless.